Hello! Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Wanda Lee and I appreciate you joining me for Warm and Fuzzies Wednesday. Though my husband and I have some ambitious financial goals for our family, we also understand the importance of our individual self-care as well as our time together as a couple, and those are the things we like to prioritize on Wednesdays. So if any of those things interest you, I'd love for you to stick around and hang out with me today. The only thing we're doing today, honestly, is stuffing our couples binder, and we only have $30. Let me reframe that. We have $30 that we're blessed to have, and we're gonna see what we can do with this $30. So let's go ahead, open up our beautiful, lovely couples binder, which I usually say is my favorite binder. We need to get our tray to roll the dice, and we need to get our heart die. So let's see how long we can make this money last. Do you know what I mean? I want to see how far we can stretch it. All right, where are we going first, die? Where are we going first? 1. Okay, we're not going anywhere. So this is fun. So this, hold on, let me get my other die. It's missing. She's missing. Okay, so this Cupid challenge, it comes in a set of 3. I created it myself. It's on Etsy, and I also include this die with it because for the Cupid challenge, what you do is you roll the die to figure out which of the numbers your arrow hit, right? If you land on one of these numbers, 2 through 6, you go ahead and cross it off respectively, right? But if you land on a 1, I made mine just be 0, but you could make your 1 be some kind of punishment if you want. Be like, ooh, if you miss, it's $10. If you miss, it's $5. If you miss, it's $1, whatever you want it to be. I just made mine 0 because, you know, I don't want to stress myself out, but that's how we do it. So we're going to roll this die to see what we're stuffing. 4. I like it. Easy for me to stuff. Okay, 4. So we can go ahead and cross off that 4. And we are good to go for this challenge. And that's the first time we got stuffed, because last time we didn't get any love, right? This is the first money for you, Cupid. I started my Valentine's theme stuff early this time because I notice I'm always late. Like, I always want to wait until it's the actual month before I start that theme, and then by the time I start it, I'm like behind, and then I'm finishing it after the month is over, which I don't like. So at least now, by the time we finish, we will have some money for Valentine's Day or for whatever we plan to do next, date night, whatever, you know what I mean? All right, let's roll to find out where we're going. 2, so not very far. I'm just gonna go ahead and do 1, add 1, 2 here, add 1, 2 here. Each letter is worth $2, and that's how I made it. You can make it whatever you want. These are free on Ko-Fi if you like them. They also come in a set of 3. All right, where are we going next? 1. Okay, right back. Okay. Okay, so we gotta roll our red die again and see what our arrow is gonna hit this time. 3. Okay, that means I have to stuff 4. So we'll go ahead and cross out that 3. I feel like this is the one that's gonna eat up all my money. So I really want to get away from sleeve 1 if we can. Okay, die, let's get away from sleeve 1. 3. Oh, I love it. At least we're working our way. Let's go ahead and do 2. I made each of these $1, right? I think I did. which means I can do 2, 4, 6, 7. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's a 5 and a 2. Yeah. So I made each of these $1, so it adds up to 35. But you could make it whatever you want to make it. This challenge was inspired by the Miracles Love Machine. So let's go ahead and mark off 2 hearts. We can pop that in there. Add it to the mix. Okay, let's see where we're going next. Let's hope it's a 4. It is a 4. Ask and it shall be given. We're gonna go ahead and stuff 4. Why not? Keeps our money lasting a little bit longer. So this is part of the Cupid bundle. And these are like, you know, the tools Cupid needs to do his thing, you know. It's the tools for his craft. Pop that in there. You want to give us a 5 to go in order? No, you brought us back to 2. I feel like that one didn't even roll. That was my bad. It didn't even really roll. Let's go ahead and add 2. So we'll circle in the O. How do you guys prefer to stuff your what's it called? Savings challenges, your funsy ones like this? Like, do you prefer to just do randomizer and be like, okay, wherever it lands, I'm gonna put 2 bills on it and then I'll figure it out later. I'll come back and add it up later. Or do you prefer to go ahead and roll the dice to decide which envelope you're going to stuff and then stuff it according to what's available? Still 2? Okay. We'll add another $2. For me, it depends on the mood. I may have asked this question before, but it's one I'm always curious about. Because it really, for me, it just depends on the mood or my budget. So if you didn't answer it last time I asked you, answer it this time. Okay, where are we going? 5, there we go. Okay, so you like to give us 1 or 2 new envelopes, then bring us back, and give us 1 or 2 new envelopes and bring us back. I got it. I'm seeing what's going on here. All right, I'm picking up what you're putting down. So, oh, this one I made each one $1. So I add $2, and I can cross off 2 letters for this one. And this is, again, a part of that emoji love set that's free on Ko-Fi if you're into it. We only have 1 left to finish this one. That's nice. Okay. And let's pop this in. Okay, and we still have money to work with, so we have enough money for 6. If you want to take us to 6 now, friend. You didn't. You're taking us back to 1 because that's your thing. It's a little bit of a tease. This is not going to work now. What are we doing? What do we got? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's go ahead and roll and see where the night takes us. 4. Oh, we already have 4. So, where are we going now? 3. We already did 3. Ooh. 1. Okay, so that's 0 because I made 1 worth 0. But you can make it a punishment. It means I missed the board completely. I missed the target completely. It should be a punishment, but I'm cheap. So right now it's not a punishment. Thank you. We landed on 2. Not bad. Probably the next time I play it, I'll make a miss worth some kind of something so that it hurts. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need it to hurt so you get it on target. All right, you want to give us a 6 now? You want to give us a 6, friend? Yes! Yes, you do! Yes! Oh, that means every challenge has got love. And we have exactly $6 each of these computers for Love Machine. This is part of the Love Machine set of 3. Each one is worth $5. So we're going to put the whole 6 in here. And every challenge got love today. That is so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, I figured you out, Di. I figured out what you were doing today. A little new, a little old. A little new, a little old. That was your whole jam today. Not mad at it. As long as I had enough money to give everything love, that makes me so happy. Okay, we are good to go. This one is only one from being, this one has a long way. But this one's only one from being completed. That one's got a ways, that one's got a ways. That's got a ways. But that's another reason why I was a little bit stingy when I was stuffing each one, because I wanted to make it spread out as much as I could, you know, not knowing where the dice would land, of course. But yeah, that's great. I'm happy. Oh, right, and I forgot we have $47 already in the plus toward either date night or our next trip. So that's fantastic. Fantastic. Let's clean up. That was fabulous. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? And in this case, the plan was to stuff as much as we could with the amount of money that we are grateful to have for this week. And we did it. Thank you, Di, for your cooperation. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed hanging out, I'd love for you to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can hang out with me for future Warm and Fuzzies Wednesdays. Otherwise, I hope to catch you in the next one. Please, please, please don't forget to prioritize your own self-care as well as the time together with the people that you love. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye-bye.